During the demo, I talked about using compound sequences or nested sequences to level up a character in Oblivion. And I thought I would take a moment to show you what it looks like to build something like that out. So there are two things that we want to do. We want to first drink a potion. We're going to drink it once, but depending on how much magicka you need and how long you want to be doing this for, you might need to drink 2 or 3 of them. That's one action. Then we're going to summon a scamp, and then we're going to kill it. The spells require queuing up the spell and then executing it, whereas the potion will be drunk as soon as we release the left bumper. There are lots of ways that we could do this. We want to hold block with a stick movement. We are going to move the right stick all the way to the right. Now, at this point, we could repeat this. Say we had to do it 3 times. Well, we could have it repeat 2 more times with a hold of, say, 1 second in between. And now when we run this, it would drink 3 potions. Let's actually test that to make sure that that works. There we go. We drank a potion. Yay! Now for the more complicated one, which we'll call Conjure Destroy. Once again, we will hold L1, and this time we will move the stick, it's the right stick, and we're going to move it all the way left, then release the button. Now we're going to pause, maybe half a second, and then we're going to fire that spell, which is right bumper. Let's just test this much of it. There's our scamp. And now we want to move the controller so that the crosshairs are on our scamp. That way, when we fire the destruction spell in a moment, it'll hit the scamp. Destruction spell. Hold L1. Do a stick movement. Now, I'm just using that menu down there, but you could also drag items in. That was just, like, it's there for convenience. So right stick all the way up. And then same thing. We're going to pause for a half a second. And then we're going to fire the spell. Scamp. And okay, we need time for the scamp to appear. So it looks like, yeah, we need another pause in here. So we'll pause for 1 second. So that's load the spell, fire the spell, wait, load the next spell, and then fire that spell. Now we could have also, like I said, there's lots of ways we could do this. We could just make this pause 1.5 seconds, and that's effectively the same thing. Summon a scamp, and kill the scamp. Great, let's put it together. We'll create a new sequence called Level Up Spells, and we will start with the drink a potion. And here's where we could execute this multiple times, so we don't have to have a repeat block in there. We only want to do it once. After that, we want to Conjure Destroy, and we want to do that 12 times, pausing for 1 second in between. We could actually probably do it for like 16 times, maybe 15 times. And you'll have to time how long it takes for you to use the Restore Magicka potion and then use all of your magicka. At 12, I just know from doing this a bunch of times that it will finish about the same time that the potion finishes, but won't use the rest of my magicka. So it's kind of a waste. So we could take this up to maybe 15, and we'll see. And then we want to repeat this. And we will repeat this forever, pausing for 1 second in between. If we test that, summon a scamp, kill the scamp. Summon a scamp. Kill the scamp. 3. And you can just have Afkadabra do this all day long. Occasionally, you'll want to stop and change what you have loaded into your various quick menu slots so that you can summon bigger creatures or use a different spell to destroy them or whatever you want. If in the beginning you need, for example, to hit the scamp multiple times because you don't have a very powerful destruction spell, then you would just program that into the sequence. Instead of firing the spell once, you're going to fire the spell 3 times before it continues. We're almost through with our potion. All right, it's gone, and now we're actually going to use some of our magicka. Oh, and then we drank a potion again. So, 15 wasn't enough. We could have done maybe 18. And this will just continue. Well, we're testing, so it's only going to run one more time, but if you run this live, it will continue, and you will level up your character while you are off doing other things.